everybody on this TV, and I say it's always on TV.
So I felt like, you know, I owed Nigeria an apology because it was brought to my attention that some of my actions in the Big Brother house were not, you know, might have been perceived disappointing by the people of this beautiful nation. So I felt like, you know, my mama raised me better than that. The best thing to do is, you know, come and face whatever it is and, you know, hopefully clear the air. And so next time, you know, when we bump into each other in the streets, it'll be all happy endings.
Now, what can you confirm to Nigerians? Would you love to have a relationship?
Most definitely, most definitely. I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't sure about it.
Okay,
You're talking about Goldie, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, you know, I am aware that, you know, the people of this nation were not happy or were disappointed with some of my actions in the Big Brother house. Now, Goldie being, you know, a daughter to Nigeria, I felt like, you know, it's only fair to come to Nigeria, clear the air, you know, let everybody understand that, you know, that was just a game. And, you know, my feelings for Goldie, like, you know, ain't no point of hiding something that you feel. So my feelings for her are true. And if I did anything out there to offend anybody, you know, please find it in your heart to forgive me. I'm here, you know, I decided to grab the bull by its horns. It wasn't easy, but, you know, I am here. And I'm willing, you know, to face any responsibilities that, you know, come along my way.
Okay, so do you have a personal message you'd like to give to Goldie?
Yeah, pick up your phone. Pick up your phone. Pick up your phone.
And when she picks up, what next are we expecting?
I think, you know, she'll be the best person to answer that because she would have picked up the phone and she'll let you know exactly what the Maasai warrior said.
Okay, let's assume Goldie assumes, or let's assume Goldie accepts your apology and accepts a proposal. Do you see anything tight coming up for anything serious like commitment coming up from both ends, leading to marriage?
You know, three months of someone's time in a closed environment is not a short time. And within those 3 months, like, you know, feelings can actually develop. So on my side, you know, if I didn't believe in it, if I didn't, you know, feel very highly about it or didn't have faith in it, then let's just say I wouldn't be here. Yeah, so I do believe in it, you know. What's going to transpire, let's just wait and see. At least one thing I can say is that we're not in the Big Brother house anymore. So the paranoia is not there anymore. You know, like, you can get to see whether somebody is with you in a genuine way or not.
Okay, I'm sorry, because Goldie's not ready to take you back. We feel very, very disappointed. Is that the end of the world?
You know, I would be disappointed, but I wouldn't give up though. You know, I don't believe in giving up. You know, emotions are things that people should not play with. So, for example, right now she might be bitter, yes, but, you know, my hope is that, you know, we actually get down, sit eye to eye, you know, because she was a very close person to me. Nobody would actually, you know, step on Goldie's toes in that house when I was there. And I just watched that, you know, so I would be disappointed, yes, but I would not give up though.
What's that special thing you really love about Goldie?
Goldie is very down to earth, you know. She's a superstar, but acts, you know, like when we were in the house, she acted totally different, and that's why it raised my eyebrows, because I was like, come on, you know, you're a superstar, and here you are, you're very down to earth. You know, it was too good to be true, to say the truth. You know, I loved that about her. She was just being herself.
Tell us, when you got to Nigeria, how did you feel being here in Nigeria? Because I can really admire your attire. How does it feel to be in Nigerian attire?
Thank you, man. You know, it feels great. You know, people say you go to Rome, you do what the Romans do. I disagree with that. You know, I just like to support, you know, our culture. And this right here, you know, this is the Nigerian culture. I'm not Nigerian, but I'm African. You know, as an African, as Africans, we're all together as one. When you come to my city, my town, I hope, you know, I'll get to wrap you in that Maasai outfit kind of thing. I'm glad to be in Nigeria, you know. I'm actually overwhelmed by, you know, the press and everybody who took time to come out. I'm very grateful to them. You know, I called out and you guys reached out, so I appreciate you guys very much.
Let's talk about your musical career.
Yeah, please, let's do that.
Can we see you working with any Nigerian artists at all?
Yeah,
What are the
yes.
plans of, you know, dropping something in Nigeria?
Yes, sir. You know, I'm going back to Nairobi tomorrow. So when it comes to music, you know, business, when I go down there, you know, I'll have my management team, you know, work out a couple of things, not just in Nigeria, but, you know, all across the continent. I actually want to say this on the record, like, I did not come here to promote Prezzo. I did not come here to look for, you know, cheap publicity. I came here for a mission, and I explained to you guys why. Yeah.
Have you been opportunity to taste any Nigerian food?
No, I did actually. I just forgot the name though. Eba. I tried some eba the other day. It was very tasty.
Okay, let's talk about Prezzo and the Nigerian market. What is your aim when it comes to career? How do you expect to build your fan base here in Nigeria?
Well, you know, Big Brother Africa is a very huge platform. You know, how you use that platform, you know, will determine how, you know, you'd spread your wings and fly. For me, you know, like making it for the 3 months, the 91 days, I've gotten all the publicity and major visibility that I wanted. So for now, if I was a chef, you know, I just need to make a beautiful meal and, you know, be ready to serve the whole world.
So what are we expecting?
Beautiful music, beautiful music. Let's say we should have a video out in the next 3 weeks or so.
Are you looking into Nigerian market, probably some Nigerian artists you'd like to work with?
Most definitely.
Such as?
Goldie. Davido. You know, he's very talented. There's so many artists out there. Honestly, if I started naming them, I wouldn't finish.
So you're saying before the year runs out, we get to see a piece or two?
Almost definitely. You know, God willing, through God's grace, I believe everything is possible.
Okay, can you just do an endorsement for Real Stars?
Can I ask you a question first?
Yeah.
You said yourself that the house changes people.
Yeah.
How are you sure that this Goldie that you created feelings for, you had feelings for, is the same Goldie you intend to meet?
I think, you know, in an environment like that, if Goldie could actually, you know, be herself in there, then, you know, in the outside world, she'd even be a much better person. Because anybody who goes in there, including myself, something just goes wrong somewhere. You know, either you get too paranoid, either, you know, you feel like, you know, so-and-so is trying to stab you in the back, you know. So for that reason, if Goldie actually pulled it through there, then on the outside world, you know, I believe like she'd be 110 times even better. On your mark, get set, cool, home, see when Nawasi, Jum, Konami, Prezzo. What's up, man? It's your boy El Presidente Prezzo. And you're watching Real Stars TV right about now. Keep it locked right now.
Everybody on this TV, and I say it's a Real Star TV.